What's going on? Got the RX7 here, and we are going to be giving this thing a wash because while these wheels were on the Civic for only a couple days, they got pretty dirty. And this car, well actually, and you can see here too, it got a little bit muddy from when it was out on the ice. But the car is going to be going to, not really a car show, but we have a mall local to us. And they put the circle track cars inside of the mall. And they let people come and look at them for, a week or whatever. And some of the people that I drift with got invited to go, so I also got invited. So the car needs to be cleaned up and basically reset back up to look good on this setup. So the car is raised for when we went out on the ice, and I think that I'm going to lower the back a little bit more. So I'm also going to lower the front. But just for this part of the video, and we're going to wash the RX7. And we might do some other stuff. I have the wipers on the car for when we were on the ice drifting, just in case I needed them. But I don't like the way the car looks with the wipers attached. So being it's not going to be driven, I'll probably remove the wipers and then wash it, and I think it should be good. So here we go. Let's get into washing this thing. This is something else I just remembered, is I've got these straps that are still hooked to the rear end. So I'm gonna crawl up under there now, I guess, and get these out of there. Really wasn't actually as bad as I thought. Well, then in the trailer, I had to crawl way under it. Wasted all that time. I could have had this done a long time ago. So there's the wash, just pretty basic. I just basically wanted to get the wheels good and clean. You can see here, the pressure washer actually knocked the paint and some of the tape that cover the rough spots on that quarter panel. I also have some issues here with the tape not sticking. And then I've got an issue here with a paint chip and some more hanging tape. The hanging tape on this side has been a problem for a little bit now. But something else I noticed too is that the roof has quite a bit of marking in it. And then there's some dried up body filler and some smudges from some brake clean. So there's just little things I need to keep in the back of my mind. So when I go to like clean this car up, because we're going to put the car in that, I guess, car show, if you want to call it, it just looks a little more presentable, because right now it's kind of beat up. So we're gonna get it straightened out, and that way whenever we bring it down there, it looks good. But right now I'm gonna clean up all this water in here. I'm gonna push the car back and bring it forward. And then we've got a drain on the floor over here. It might be under the car. But that drain in the wintertime freezes up, so, and it's frozen right now. So I'm gonna open these doors and push this water out, and then we'll be back. Okay, now that that's done, you can see the car is still wet. Not a lot, but it does have a gloss to it and there's water on it. So I'm gonna dry this thing off real quick. And then I think what we're gonna do is actually remove the wipers. Might as well just do that now. Doesn't take very long. So I'll see you guys in a minute once we get done drying this car. Okay, we got the car mostly dried off. We're gonna pick this up, take the wipers off now. I gotta see, what else could be 12s or 14s maybe? Rather than running back and forth, I just decided I'll bring them all over. It was a 14. Of course, it wants to come off difficult. It like springs back on itself to keep tension on the windshield, so go to that other side. just like that. Put these back on here, just so they don't get lost. Don't need to be super tight. So just like that, all of the wipers are off. I'll go put these away. Now we got those wipers off and out of the way. You can see how much better that looks. At least to me. We'll go ahead and we'll put these wiper blades and arms somewhere, probably on a shelf back there, and should be good. So that's gonna do it for now. I pointed out some stuff, like I said, we got some paint chips, some peeled up tape. You can see this stain here. You know, there's definitely stuff that I need to do to just bring the car's looks up a little bit more. Just fix some things. I'm not too overly worried about it, and then I also have to fix this fender. So definitely got some stuff to do. Also need to lower the car down. So look out for a video where we're gonna be lowering this thing quite a bit more, and we might even be doing some alignment related stuff just to get it so that it fits really good. So thanks for hanging out while we wash the RX-7. And like I said, stay tuned because I'll be putting out a video here probably within 3 days from this one of setting the ride height on this thing. And we might clean up the tape and paint issues a little bit. Just clean it up a little bit. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool because we're going to lower this thing hopefully quite a bit more than it is. Some may even call it slammed.